Hello everyone and welcome back to a new week for World of Warcraft, the following week for patch 9.1. This is a big week. This is the beginning of the Race to World First for Mythic Sanctum of Domination. But for me, that's not relevant for me, of course, because, well, I'll talk about that in a moment. Let's just say I doubt I'm going to be touching Mythic for that raid anytime soon. Obviously, I'm not part of a Mythic raiding guild. But for content on this channel, it means also the first wing for LFR of that raid is now up. The Jailer's Vanguard. That will be probably the next video or a couple of next videos, considering, you know, depending on how long this next portion is, because I have already... because maintenance didn't take forever to do today, unlike last week. Today I was already able to get done the stuff to get up to the next portion of Renown. Already went to the New World boss, already collected 1,000 anima, already did the souls, already did the assault, already did numerous things. And that was just today. To let you guys know what happens is the last part, I got some experience for the new dungeon and the new raid. I joined a pug group for the dungeon, although it was actually a group of 4 guys who were in the same guild, so it wasn't entirely a pug group. The thing is, though, I'm pretty sure that they were in a in a guild or group that primarily spoke Spanish, because the name of their guild was that, and there was 100 that only spoke Spanish. The other 3 spoke English, so they would communicate to me. Though it was kind of funny, the hunter was a little, I guess, sarcastic or whatever, because sometimes he would say something and the warrior tank would be like, just ignore him. We got to the last boss. We took down 7 of the 8 bosses, but we were in there a long time. We were in there for like over 4 hours. It was a rough night. We wiped a lot on the last one to the point where it was getting late, and we said, okay, we gotta just call it a night. Some of us have to go to bed, so. As for the raid, well, my guild and I, we stepped into the new raid, and we took down 5 bosses on the first night. Only wiped once, I believe, so pretty good night. The second night, we ran into Painsmith and proceeded to wipe to him all night long. Let's just say we're going to be looking to bounce back next, I guess later this week. Whether or not I'll be able to join them or not, I don't know, because Thursday I get my 2nd dose of the vaccine. I don't know how I'm going to react to it. If I'm going to have a bad reaction or if I'm going to be completely fine, who knows. I've told my guild and our raid leader this, letting them know that whether or not I can join them is going to be entirely dependent on how I'm feeling. So we'll see how that goes. But like I said, I will talk a bit more about the raid when we do the videos for the raid in LFR, so I can be able to show you guys the raid and talk about it a bit more. In the meantime, however, I should also note that because of the new season and such, the stuff in regards to, say, the gear that you get from Mythic Plus dungeons, or just dungeons in general, as well as the vault, has gone up. You'll notice that gear in normal dungeons used to be just 158. Now, you can get gear that's 184. That's for normal dungeons. Heroic, you can get 197, and for Mythic 0, you can get 210, with, of course, it being available to be upgraded, depending on all the valor that you can be able to collect. So they are upping the stuff for you to be able to collect. That can be seen as one of the possible catch-up mechanics for alts, as well as being able to, say, get your mains, like this guy, a bit of a leg up. I'm now up to 220 item level, so obviously I can be able to do a bit more when it comes to some of my gear pieces here. I was able to get this weapon from Soul Render. I had a couple of guys who were jealous that I got it. It's supposed to be, you know, an axe that, you know, drops from him, and it's supposed to be, you know, kind of a weapon that looks very similar to the Maw of the Damned that the Blood DK's got in Legion. It's called Hell Screams Requiem because it has to do with, well, you probably know who. So anyways, I also got this trinket from the dungeon, so according to sites like Bloodmount, I think it's better than the file trinket that I had, but I'm not entirely sure about that. So, anyways, yeah. So, just kind of give you guys an idea of what has been going on since the last part and what I am doing. So, anyways, let's now go ahead and turn this in so I can be able to get the next portion of the campaign. Alright, so anima rewards for elite world quests have gone up. More reputation, more anima, and whew, lots of rep commendations, gold, and research for the guy down there. And a cloak I don't need.
Nelly feels for a friend of the Grummles. Like you.
Primus.
War is at hand.
If we must hold a position so near to the jailer's lands, we need to provide some assurances. Virax and Helia have retreated within the walls of Desmatorian. They have grown lax in their expected safety, which provides us with an opportunity. We will take them by surprise, strike swiftly and without mercy, and perhaps we can cut the heads off those snakes.
Together we will
Virax
claim
hides within
victory.
Desmaterian. We will secure the area and summon the Zeracris.
Draka, champion, I'd like to join you on your mission.
You are the one they call Thrall, yes? I have heard of you. Come then.
I've been waiting for this moment since we met Draka here in this expansion. By the way, look at Thrall! He has redonned the black mail plate that he got from Orgrim Doomhammer. I love the updated look for it. It looks nice. This is wonderful. Now, of course, Thrall has somewhat had a reunion with Draka back in Warlords, but that was alternate Draka, not his actual mother, Draka. So we are going over here. Lovely. It's as if we're about to head towards either the world boss or the raid entrance, which many people are absolutely hating. And I can understand why. As a Necro DK, I'm able to deal with this a little better than perhaps others can. For one thing, I of course can put the flesh shield up to give myself some extra shielding. The other is that I'm able to, of course, have my mount go a little faster because DKs. I also have the anti-mount, or I'm sorry, the anti-daze mount equipment because I hate daze in this game. So I can't be dazed off my mount, which is wonderful.
Always ready for battle.
They haven't noticed us yet. That won't stay true for long. Just like that. They've already. You just had to jinx it, Draka. Seriously. So, as we were saying, we need to prepare for the assault before we signal Zeracris. Once it is in place, our allies will use death gates to assault the area. We will need to summon the death gates on this side. Find strategic locations for them.
Strength and honor. How goes the fight?
The skies are dark with Helia's Kyrian followers. If we do not thin their numbers, Zeracris and our aerial allies may have difficulties pushing forward. I've noticed that the Mossworn often use magical chains. We could turn their equipment against them and tear them down from the sky.
Strength comes from the heart.
Well met.
A moment, Nixusard. I threw my axe. Dragora at Helia during our first encounter in the Maw, and I haven't seen it since. If this is truly where she commands her forces, then perhaps it is held here. I crafted that weapon in the Grand, and it reminds me of many good days spent beside my family there. I want to feel its weight in my hands once again.
Let honor guide your path.
Okay. Normally I just try to run through all past this. But turns out that's not really going to be an option here. Nope, I gotta do so inside. I can already tell. Oh, nice. I have a mage over here to help provide a bit of extra DPS. Okay. I'm pretty sure this mage is on the same quest that I am. So we can work together! A weapon master, huh? He has Thrall's axe!
It is good to hold it once again. Loktar.
Draenor's honor. A fitting name for a worthy weapon.
Thank you. I feared my axe was lost forever.
Together, we are strong.
I can't... I'm gonna try, but it's really hard to replicate Chris Metzen's voice. He's always had this growl in his voice and throat that it's just so hard to replicate. Death Gates? I mean, I know a thing or two about that.
I see you wear the armor of Orgrim Doom.
He left it to me as a gift. One of many he gave me.
I am loving this. When did the music get turned up? I do not want that to drown out what they're saying.
I need a target.
Oh my goodness, I love that ability. They try to get away, I'm just like, nope, get back here. Oh. You know how when you are killing things, you're like, why am I not getting progress? And you realize you're supposed to be clicking on something in order to be able to get progress on the quest? Fine. Get back here! Oh well. You know what's really unfortunate is that I can't use this ability during the new world boss fight, because it just completely screws things up with the whole, you know, the way that fight works.
You were of the Frostwolf clan in life, were you not?
I was. Their legacy will always be part of me.
You get the sense these two know about each other, but they're not really being upfront about it just yet. Like, I'm pretty sure, of course, Thrall knows, but at the same time, let me see if I can pull this one over here. There we go. Yeah, you can tell a number of players are now picking up this quest and they're coming here to do this stuff, whereas before, we were basically just kind of running by to get to either the world boss or the entrance to the raid.
Blood and thunder.
Our foes will learn that even the skies are no longer safe for them.
Even here, I protect the weak.
Wait. Is that... That's him! That's the guy who betrayed us in Maldraxxus! So this is how we get our revenge against him? By encountering him here as a rare? I'm kind of surprised. I thought he'd have like a whole quest dedicated to that, considering that it was part of the main story, but... okay. I would love to take this guy down as revenge for what happened back in Maldraxxus, but I feel like I'm going to need other players to do that. I mean, there are other players here. I guess I could try and pull him over. Be like, yo, this way, over here. Gonna have to pop army here. that was for Crexus. These battle plans detail possible movements into Korthia and include detailed reports of the defensive capabilities of the Death's advance in the region. Duchess Minx and Keeper's Respite would be able to spread this information rapidly to those who need it. Remember, he's one of the reasons why the Primus got captured. It's like, where's this death gate? Oh, it's up there. Hey! They fight him while I get a head start. I'm like, nope.
It's too far.
Whoop, 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 whoop. I don't mind putting a dot on enemies to help out. Like, here. Especially when you can see now plenty of other players are showing up here.
I was forged in battle. As were you, I am told.
Yep. Not in the more pleasant of circumstances, though.
Who taught you to fight?
A human. He wanted a gladiator. He made an enemy.
For the honor of the Blade Sword.
That should be enough to let the bulk of the army through. We should be clear to start the assault. Signal the Xerxes. Let us show them the might of the Maldraxian necropolis and the combined armies of the Shadowlands.
For Akarak.
And yep, that's exactly what Blackmore did. He had no idea what he had created. But then again, he was such a drunk, he probably didn't even consider or think about it.
I have many lucky doos you like. May your feet find good trails.
Woo, there's some lag going on here on the server right here. They're gonna have to work on this, considering the amount of players are here and it's causing this much of an issue. That's gonna be something they need to work on and fix. Traitors. Time to bring in the necropolis.
Advance! Show them no mercy! The Marsworn are assaulting our position. Eradicate them!
Maybe it was Viraz who was the traitor, and I completely mistook who that was.
Tear that necropolis out of the sky! Drag it down! Forward, Necrolords! Burn these traitors to ash! Wild Hunt! We ride to battle!
Take to the sky! Our allies are counting on us.
Look, Tom.
We have our opening. It is time to push ahead. In all the chaos, the gates of the upper hold have been left open. If we slip through, they may not even notice us until it is too late. One of Helia's lieutenants stands between us and Helgard Keep. End them.
In the name
The Hellfire Beast! The Xenocrypt will cover us!
There is something you should know.
Focus on me. You will speak later.
Hey, it's Mograine! Well. Yeah, that was effective.
From the cloud.
Now to sow chaos here. Every enemy we vanquish here is one our army does not have to contend with. We will make sure they will not soon forget the true purpose of Maldraxxus. Show them what happens to those who we deem a threat towards the Shadowlands. Kill every Marsworn in sight.
Every defeat is a lesson.
Maldraxxi. Here.
Wait, I know you. The Mawwalker. My brothers and sisters have been twisted, tainted. Some took power willingly from Helia, but others resisted. Now all of us are forced to submit to her power. I escaped when the fighting started, but most of the remaining Forsworn are being subjected to horrific rituals. Please, I beg you to free them. Then we will return to Bastion and submit to the Archon's judgment.
I will make for the necropolis. Please, save my brethren.
And this is where the world boss is located. He's over there, by the way, on that platform. You'll also notice these things here. So, how many of you remember the Trial of Valor raid from Legion? Where we were supposed to ultimately take down Helia and free Odin from his prison. Yeah, there was a boss there who was like her loyal hound and such that was there, named Gwarm. So we took him down, and now we are encountering the offspring of Gwarm, as well as the mate, who can spawn as a rare in this place. Put a dot on there. So yeah, you'll see there's multiple of these things. And right over here is the raid entrance. So yeah, we have to run past all of this just to get to the raid entrance. Apparently, during this quest, the raid entrance and the world boss are not actually here. Wow, that's effective. I've never been back over here because, well, I've always just kind of dealt with, the world boss here and then try to get out because this place has been very, very laggy. To open his cage, enter the chamber to the south and activate both the lock controls on either side of the room. Well, I shouldn't do this on this character because apparently both things that he can drop, I can't even get on this character, so... not much of a point.
How goes the fight?
They were foolish to think that they could cross blades with us.
Only the strong survive.
Oh. Okay. It is nice when they give us some kind of ability that lets us be able to just one-shot things or just be overpowered. Just let us have some fun, you know? And apparently I've lost that ability, though, because I turned in that other quest. So, nope, you don't need that ability anymore. You see the surviving Forsworn make their way to Zeracris. No doubt Nicolon will ensure that they return to Bastion safely.
Look,
Okay, so I was wrong. the traitor I encountered earlier was not actually the guy who betrayed us in Maldraxxus. It was Vyraz. I forgot his name. I saw the label traitor, and I thought that was him. But no, it turns out it's actually this guy, so this is what I was expecting. An actual quest for us to get revenge on this traitor. Vyraz has been a constant thorn in Maldraxxus' side since he betrayed us. As Baroness of the House of the Chosen, it is my duty to ensure to see this threat eliminated, and the murder of Margrave Crexus avenged. As the Primus said, we must remove the head from this snake. The time to strike is now.
In the name of the Primus.
Ah, so this is where we fight him.
Our enemies approach Helya. We need reinforcements.
I have many, many wares.
Scared now, Draxi. The jailer does not
I
tolerate
have
weakness in
many
his
lucky
ranks.
boots, how you like.
Oh, hey, Primus.
Vyraz! You will answer for what you did to Crexus.
Take my boon, Vyraz. You are outnumbered after all.
Strike, matron of wolves. Show them the heart of a Necrolord.
I like this. While we take on Vyraz, the Primus is taking on Helya.
It is time to deprive the jailer of his underling.
Underling? Helya is no one's underling. I will not be silenced. I will not be imprisoned. My wrath shall haunt your...
Thank you, Primus. I was hoping somebody would shut her up.
Always ready for battle.
She spits on the corpse of Vyraz. Hold on, let me join you. /spit. There we go. That was for Crexus. And with that traitor's end, Maldraxxus will be unified once again. With Helya and Vyraz taken care of, we have achieved a major victory against the Maw-Sworn today. It is also a showing of what the combined might of the Shadowlands looks like. We should return to Korthia before something else arises. Return to the Primus at Korthia.
Well fought. Go well. Come. We will speak.
You knew.
Of course you knew.
Get on with it. There's work to be done. I will listen for now.
Oh. I don't believe I have that. Well, I'll work on that later.
The hour of battle
Hold
is
on.
upon us.
I gotta go talk to Draka and Thrall first. But, you know, she's his mother. Of course she recognized him.
Grumka.
We have breached the Maw with an army and returned. This is a cornerstone moment for Maldraxxus. Your name will be remembered, Mawwalker. I look forward to the tales that follow. Let me give you a moment with Thrall.
I knew who you were the moment I saw you. Do you really think I would not recognize Duratan's eyes? You were but a babe when I died. Tell me, who have you grown to be?
I was once war chief of the Horde. The shaman of the Earthen Ring.
That is who you were. Who are you now?
I am uncertain. Much has happened in my life. I do not know where it will lead next.
A lesson, then. Not from mother to child, but from one similar soul to another. Remember who you were, but take pride in who you are. I once thought death was the end, but now, as a warrior of Maldraxxus, I see that it was only the beginning. It brings me joy to see how far you have come. And I know you have much farther to go.
Thank you, Mother. I will make you proud.
Come. I wish to know more of your life. All of it.
Well, Draka, that is a very long tale, but we should start off by letting you know you're actually a grandmother. Thrall, you want to tell her about, Let's also say, Draka, that your daughter-in-law is not the most likable of people. Yeah. Look, I've never been the biggest fan of Agra. She rubs me the wrong way, so... that was wonderful. That's exactly what I was wanting when I found out about, you know, Draka and Thrall being here in this expansion. I was like, oh, please let them have a moment together where they get to have just this kind of reunion. That's exactly what I was hoping for. I loved that moment there.
Ah, the Maw Walker.
There is no doubt that we will need to put pressure on Desmotarian once again. The Witch of the Valkyr will not let us walk free if she can help it.
You must not falter.
Mawwalker, in my long absence, you have done much to bring order and strength back to the Necrolord Covenant.
Oh, so there is unique stuff here if you play a Necrolord. I was wondering about this. This is something that I was thinking about. By the way, I just got a memory based on my Covenant ability for getting to the new Renown level. But I was wondering if I could get some unique dialogue from the Primus here because I am part of the Necrolords. I was really hoping that was going to be the case. Looks like this is it right here.
Back to the Necrolord Covenant. In recognition, I invite you to witness a ceremony. Return with me to my seat of power in Maldraxxus. It is time that I rewarded one who was most loyal to our cause. Return to the seat of the Primus.
The Covenants must stand as one.
So here's the new legendary recipe that you can get based on your Covenant's ability for your class, which for my case as a Necro DK is Abomination Limb. Abomination Limb's duration is increased by 4 seconds, and the frequency that it gains Runic Corruption is increased by 2 seconds. Additionally, enemies are pulled by Abomination Limb take 10% increased damage from you for 12 seconds. I'm not sure if that's going to replace my current legendary or not. I'll have to take a look and see what people are saying about how strong this legendary is, but I'm very happy to have it. So anyways, filling an empty throne. So we'll have to wait until I get to 50 for the next part, which I guess will be next week. In the meantime, let's get this. I guess this is a unique quest for if you are part of the Necrolord Covenant. I'll have to see what happens on my other characters that are part of the other 3 Covenants when I get them to this point. But I was really hoping that there was going to be something here for the Primus, recognizing that we are part of the Necrolords and what we have done for the Necrolords up to this point. I thought there really should be something here. By the way, that's... Kevin, what are you doing? Anyways. Look at this, he's back! Back here in the seat of the Primus.
Fate has drawn you here.
This is the first step towards the restoration of Maldraxxus.
Do not forsake.
The armies of Maldraxxus are strong. They will recover from Vyraz's transgression. The first thing that we must do is rebuild. Mawwalker, stand witness to a new era for Maldraxxus. Draka's promotion ceremony. Oh, wonderful.
Soldiers of Maldraxxus, hear me! We have purged the traitors from our ranks. Now we must restore our lost honor. Draka of the Chosen, step forward. Maldraxxi, this warrior has proven herself time and again. From now until her final battle, I name her Margrave of the Chosen. Rise, Draka, and lead your house to victory.
Nice. Congratulations, Margrave.
For the honor of the Bladesworn.
Vash, what do you think?
I will not be trifled with.
Long has it been since I've had the opportunity to participate in such an assault. I forgot how exhilarating it was. With the Primus returned, I look forward to the increase in these activities.
The shadows
Draka may lead the
cannot
Chosen, my lady,
obscure
but
glory.
you have my loyalty. I am certain the Primus shall soon restore the House of Eyes, with you as its Margrave.
The path of one who has turned her back on our house is of no concern to us. My title will be earned through relentlessness and guile, as is our way.
Of course, Baroness. I will be proud to stand at your side.
Okay. I think after all that Vash has done in helping us, I think that would certainly be earned.
What do you need?
By the way, notice the different, forces here, like the Forsworn that were liberated.
The rot that plagued Maldraxxus has been excised. It has been a challenge, but we will rebuild. First, though, there are other lands in need of more immediate assistance. It goes against my honor to ignore such issues.
Ambition is nothing without...
And, hey, Thrall's here.
Blood and thunder.
There has not been a Margrave named since the Primus disappeared. This is an honor that I was not expecting. I will carry the legacy of Crexus and Akarek.
Remember, Akarek was the Margrave of the House of Eyes in the animation we saw. The one who kind of helped train her when she got here.
Every
Margrave.
defeat is a lesson.
A title that comes with authority and expectations. Much like War Chief.
I am no stranger to leadership. This is but another challenge to be conquered. Maldraxxus expects no less.
I know firsthand the trials that come with such power. It can be a heavy burden to carry.
The path ahead will have many perils. I will need to rely upon my allies to find victory. Perhaps a similar road lies ahead of you, my son.
We shall see. Just don't pass your title to somebody else that is not really the best of choices because of who their father was. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, Thrall. Do you want to tell her about Garrosh? Just saying, pal. I love you, but that was one of your biggest mistakes.
Our enemy is relentless.
We must all move forward. The Shadowlands relies on our strength.
We fight to save the Shadowlands.
Alright, so that was a cool little bit of extra stuff there for those of us who have been part of the Necrolords. I think that was pretty cool. So, as you can see, so we got that, and we got that. Ooh, I got an upgrade for our Hiremir. I'll have to go check that out. So next one I'll get an upgrade for Emily, and then when we get to 50, the next portion of the campaign, which will have to wait until next week. In the meantime, there are a couple of other things I can show you. In the next part, I believe I will show you how the new raid starts off. So we will enter LFR for the Sanctum of Domination. Stay tuned.